Hey everyone, welcome to another MLM Dumpster Fire. Today we're back to watch some Monat girlies tell us how to start a business. And these are probably one of my favorite videos to react to because you know there's gonna be just do it. That's probably gonna be the main advice throughout this video, and we know how I feel about that. I know how you guys feel about that advice as well. So it's gonna be fun. Buckle up, get your coffee, get your snacks. I don't have anything. I have water because I already had 2 coffees today. I need to cut down a little bit. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. That's a nice free way to support my channel if you would like. And let's just get into this video.
All right.
Okay, we are good.
Hold on, because I can't find my notes now.
Okay, well, welcome everyone. Builder Tuesday, straight from Director Circle. I cut my dinner short to come join Angie to talk to you guys. Like she said, please turn on your cameras. That is the first step in this business to losing that fear, to stop being shy. I know a lot of you are new or maybe haven't hit any ranks yet and you're still...
You know, in my actual full-time job, I usually keep my cameras off, especially in like the company meetings where there's a bunch of people. My camera's always gonna be off. And if anyone on that meeting was like, can everyone please turn on their cameras? I'd be like, no, no, like what? You can't make me turn my camera on. It's not necessary. I mean, I get it. Like she's like, for this job, you can't be shy or whatever. But I feel like they do that just to make sure that like Isabella or Cece or Savannah or someone like that isn't on the call as well. I feel like that's the main reason why they do it, but that's just my opinion.
A little insecure, shy, skeptical. It feels so weird to be seen on camera. I used to feel like that, but we all start somewhere. So Angie, take it away.
I love it. So because we are also inspired from after today's training, it was absolutely amazing. And we're feeling inspired and we figured let's hit it with a little bit of mindset about getting started in this business. I feel like so many of you are coming into this new year. Can you tap a 1 in the chat if you're brand new into the team now in January, maybe December, January? Are you guys brand new? Can you tap a 1 in the chat? I want to see where all the newbies are. Okay, Ronnie, welcome. Anthony, welcome. Jasmine, look at that, you guys. I love this. Well, one thing you may or may not know about us, we are all about hustle culture. We are all about, listen, I love you guys. I know life happens and you're scared and all these things are happening, but if you want to be successful in this business, we must execute, right? So many of you are coming, congratulations, by the way, and you're coming to this new year and you're like thinking about what are my plans for 2024? What do I have to do, right? But what to do, but you guys have the fear of failure.
Okay, fear of failure, great. Never heard that before. Also, I have an issue with what she just said because she's like, well, no matter what happens in your life, you have to hustle through it. That is something that bothers me because like the majority of people in all MLMs, not just Monat, they never make any profit through the business, but they still are encouraged to hustle through tough times in their life. Like if they lose someone, if they have a child in a hospital, how many times did we see like even people having surgery themselves, hopping on live streams straight away to talk about their business. So you have to hustle through everything and anything, but you're also not even getting any money out of it. Like you're not getting any profit back for it. You're just torturing yourself for something that could be, but it's never gonna be because in MLMs, Monat including, you have about 99% of chances of never making it, never profiting in this business. So it's just ridiculous. It's so toxic.
Many of us are coming into this business and you have the fear of failure, but I want you guys to know it's completely normal. But you have to realize that when you're afraid to go and become and go do the thing, right? You're creating a life of automatic loss because you're not doing because you're just afraid of going and doing the things that you're supposed to do. It's going to create the success that you have to do. So what do I mean? You cannot build your dream life or a successful business with Monat without actually going. So many people like to consume data. They like to read books. They like to go through every single thing in Market Partner Academy, all the resources that they can possibly have, right? You guys, some of you, I heard the other day, somebody was like paying for someone for like a program or something. And you feel like you have to learn everything before actually going in this business, right? Doing all the things except the things that actually produce results, which that is execution. We must execute. You don't need to know everything under the sun for you to be able to execute with money. It is a learn and earn as you go business. The only way you're going to earn money, the only way that you're going to.
Okay, so this is very professional advice. I mean, there is no business out there that is a learn as you go. Sure, you learn some things as you go. It's normal. Like you start a business and then things happen and then you learn through them. You learn through experience. However, she's trying to imply, from my understanding, is that you don't have to research the business or your chances of succeeding or how many people fail and how many succeed, how much money do they earn, are they profiting or not. Don't research anything. You just take a leap of faith, as they like to call it. Start the business. Just do it with the right mindset. And you're gonna learn as you go. You're gonna learn as you go for sure, because you're not gonna profit. And then if you get to an income disclosure statement, you'll learn that the majority of people don't profit. And it's not you, it's the business model that's the problem. But of course, they want you to start because they get financial benefits, financial gains from you starting the business. So they don't want you to do any research, because if you have, or if you do, you're probably gonna decide that it's not the best idea. It's not the best opportunity to even try.
Learn the business is by taking action and executing. You can sit and analyze and consume and learn all day long. But until you put things into your own pen and paper and you start to build the businesses and execute it, none of this is going to matter. If you stand still in this process, you're guaranteeing an automatic loss for your business, right? So we have this idea that we need information and we need to learn everything before we take action. And that's wrong. It is absolutely wrong. And I can tell you guys because I see it happen over and over and over and over again. And in reality, the more information we consume, we actually get paralyzed. Do you guys ever feel like you're assuming, and it happens to me too, because when I want to go and post on social media or something, I'm like, I'm consuming all these reels and I'm saving all these reels and I'm trying to do all these things. And I'm like, I'm consuming so much that I'm paralyzing myself. And when you paralyze yourself from taking action, you're actually creating a loss by default. Right? So it's better to take imperfect action than to do nothing perfectly. Write this down, guys. It is better to take imperfect action.
Do you hear it, guys? Write it down.
Than to do nothing perfectly. So many of you constantly think that you need to know everything to have success. Execution is equal success, you guys. You'll learn this business as you go, as I said earlier, right? And it's very hands-on. The top SEDs in this company, like I see Kiker on this call, we didn't know anything, like Joe and myself.
In MLMs, especially in MLMs, often the way you measure success is through money. So no, success is not just doing something, because it doesn't mean that you're successful at it just because you're doing it. Like I said, especially when it comes to MLMs. Success is usually measured with how much money you earn. Useless advice? Yep.
I remember I was signing up VIPs. I didn't even know there was a $19.99 fee to sign them up. But I knew, right, that I had to execute. And that was the only way that I was going to learn. The top directors don't have more skill and talent than any of you guys. We just go and we do. And we learn as we go through trial and error. We didn't know anything when we started. But what we had hunger. And that's what you guys just need to get these things going. The fear of failure is an automatic loss. And you must understand this. Set the example for everyone around you. You have to build the best life mentally, physically, financially, right? And those around you are going to see exactly what that looks like, because they're going to see the change in you and they're going to see you showing up no matter what. Success is not going to fall out of the sky. If that's what you're expecting, you're in the completely wrong business or anywhere in life. For you to get what you want to achieve, you have to take action regardless of the circumstances, regardless of how you feel every single day, right? You have to go out there and you have to earn it. And Senor Luis said this today. He's like, oh, everyone wants peace. And it's like anti-hustle culture. And everybody wants to, live this life of abundance. I'm like, what? You don't earn a G-Wagon. You guys keep manifesting. You want all these things, but you're not willing to earn it. You think we're on this free trip just because we earned it. We bust our asses. We work there. We go and we're just doing it. We're just trying to figure it out as we go. And you guys have to understand, you have to do the same thing, right? So you have to go out there and earn it. And it's no one else's responsibility for your success. It is not your mentors. It is not your sideline. It is not because you didn't have enough resources. Everything is available to you. All right. It is your opportunity for the taking. which is another thing he said today that really stood out to me. I posted on a recent caption on my Instagram. I was like, I'm not a slave to my work. I am a slave to opportunity. Seize the opportunity that you guys have in front of you. But if you continue waiting for this perfect moment or like this I don't know what to take action, it is not going to happen. So if you want to build your business, you have to take action. And you're going to hear this word a lot from me today, right? So you have to be disciplined to take action regardless of your emotions and your circumstances. You show others that you're here to make a difference, right? So when you think about these goals, right, you want to achieve all the ranks and you want to achieve to remember that, I don't know, like when you want to achieve these things, you have to remember that you're going to have haters. They're going to want you to be scared. They're going to want you to, quit. They're going to be watching to see how long you're going to be doing this business, because they will be, right? They're going to make you think that, oh, it doesn't matter. They're going to tell you that those products don't work, right? That it's not possible. But I want you guys to understand that all these top directors, all these people that you're seeing in the MDC and having all this success, right, that have built the business that you guys want to build, that you're looking up to these people. They're inspiring you and all these stuff, right?
Big difference is all of those people at the top either joined early or they had a social media following that they recruited, so they ranked up very quickly, which is something that the majority of people that join Monat and other MLMs don't have, and that's why they're not successful. Or maybe they jumped ship from a different MLM and cross-recruited their old team or a bunch of people from their old team. So they had a good startup that ranked them up, and then it was easier for them to get somewhere, to get to the top, which again, it doesn't happen for the majority of distributors in Monat, and the income disclosure statement is linked in the description box below. You can take a look and you can see that the majority of people are not profiting, and it has nothing to do with them, their work ethics, their belief or mindset or whatever. It's just that the business model is set up so that they're gonna fail. It's as simple as that.
That have achieved the goals that you guys want to achieve, whatever that is, whether it's monetary, whether it's with blocks, whether it's with ranks, right? That have become the kind of people that you guys want to become. All of those people, myself included, Joe included, right? They were afraid too. They had doubts just like you. And I still have doubts every single day. But guess what? It doesn't matter anyway. I'm going to execute. Right? We all had the same dialogue in our head of, what if I do this and everybody laughs at me? Guess what they did? What if I do this and everybody makes fun of me? Guess what they did? What if I do this and everybody says no to me? Guess what they did? And they still do. What if I do this and fall on my face? I've fallen on my face 1,000,000 times, but guess what? We had all that. Yes. Can you take off the mouthwash? Give me a few, baby. I'll wake up extra early and I'll do it in the morning. Okay. Thank you. Good night. Love you. What was I saying? Oh, so yes, we did fall on our face. 1,000,000.
So her kid, I couldn't understand what the kid asked her to do, but I mean, prime example of putting your business in front of everything and everyone is this, that the kid asked her to do something for them. And she was like, yeah, I'll do that in the morning. I'm too busy now.
Right? And people did laugh at me and Joe. All right. But every single time we failed and we got back up. And I know it sounds super cliche. It does. But it's the truth, guys. Nobody has built what you guys want to build or has become what you guys want to become or achieve what you guys want to achieve without pushing through the same things that you guys are pushing through right now. Whether it's the emotions, whether it's the mindset or whatever it is that you guys are trying to push through right now. Like, I have problems the same way that you guys do, but we still push through them. Right? So that's where the discipline comes in. And you have, this business is 80% mindset and 20% strategy. So you have to make sure that you're working on yourself each and every single time, building the mindset that it takes for you.
No business, especially MLM, is 20% strategy and 80% mindset. What the hell, dude? Wow. What a great professional advice, eh?
You to build a business and the life that you want and the life that you deserve. We don't have more talent or more skill than any of you guys. We were just willing to be fit, to fail and to be laughed at. So are you guys willing to fail and be laughed at for your business to be successful? Right? So what makes you think that you're going to be able to accomplish MDC, SED, or even MMB, right? Everybody's goal here is to achieve MMB. It's not by skipping the hard parts. Nothing good comes easy. If you want easy, there's the door. Because if you're going to treat this business as a hobby, hobbies eventually die. If you want this business to work, you have seen so many success stories before you, and it can work. But you have to execute, and you have to make it work, and you have to go out of your way, and you have to get uncomfortable, and you have to be okay with failure. It's through trial and error, right? So nothing good comes easy. Go through all the hardships, right?
Okay, but what about the thousands of people, no doubt, who have been in Monat and other MLMs for over a year, working their asses off, just like you say you work your ass off, and they never get anywhere? I guess she would say, well, it's your mindset, or you're doing something wrong. She would blame it back on them, of course, but it's not on them. Victim blaming is very strong on this one.
The life and success that you guys want to build, it will have a price. I've paid many prices and I've done many sacrifices, right? We've all paid it. And you're going to have to pay it too. Even the most successful people that you see out there, they pay the price each and every single day. So I want you guys to write your goals and be true and clear with what it is that you want. Type them out. Don't just think about it in any way, right? Because all of this, every single little thing that you do, it matters. Every little thing, from waking up, from doing the podcast, from every single conversation, how you organize yourself, right? It matters more than just making money. It's about the better version of yourself that you guys are becoming as well. And it will impact so many people around you, and it's going to attract the right tribe to you.
Now she's trying to flip it a little bit because the majority of people don't make any profit. So she's like, well, it's not even about the money. It's about your personal development and serving and helping other people. And you're not really helping anyone. You're not helping yourself unless you're at the top. But if you're not on top, you're not making any profit, you're not helping anyone, you're just scamming other people, or you're just trying to scam them just like you are scammed as well.
So do everything you guys possibly can to achieve your goals and set them that you set for yourself, and go freaking do it. And that's what I wanted to say on taking action.
And there we have it. Just go freaking do it, guys. That's the best advice ever.
I love it. Sorry, I have a crying baby. I've been wanting to mute myself, but I'm like, Eric, you need to go to the bathroom. No, Angie, you were spot on. And for our new girls on here, everyone starts for a different reason. And maybe some of you are ready to run, and some of you are like, I want to take it slow. What is this girl talking about? And this is the one piece of advice I will give all our new girls. Whether you started for $100 or you started for $1 million, your first 90 days in the company, every single one of you need to work this business like a business. I was a super skeptic, super hater, but I'm a realist. And I said, if I'm going to talk shit about this business, because that's what I was ready to do. I was ready to say, I tried it, it fails, it doesn't work, it sucks. I said, if I'm going to talk shit about it, I'm going to give it a fair chance. And that's what every single one of you need to do. You need to treat it like a business for the first 90 days.
What advice again. Imagine like you hate bank robbers and you hate people that do crime, and like you hate the act of doing crime. You can't just be hater because something is wrong or scammy. You have to try it out first. Yeah, because that makes total sense.
Give it the respect it deserves. Give it the time it needs. And then it's going to pay you back that way. And from there, you decide which route you want to go. But a quote that stuck with me from...
You just said you were a hater. How did you come from being a hater, which I don't believe she was. They all say they were haters, but let's just pretend that she was, if she really was a hater for all the wrong reasons, right? How did we get to give it the respect that it deserves and try it out? It doesn't. It's a business model where the majority of people never make any profit. They work for free. It does not deserve any respect, in my opinion.
The beginning, I started this business, and this is how I run my business and how I run my life. Because I am not the smartest person in the room. And if you know me, you will quickly see that. The quote is, ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. Ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. The main reason why I was so successful when I started my Monat career, notice how I say career, not my Monat hobby, not my Monat playground, not my Monat even side hustle, my Monat career. The reason why I was so successful is because I was on fire. Okay. I was screaming off the top of my lungs to everyone I knew and letting them know I had something to offer. Okay. And when I started, for you girls, and you don't know me, you don't know my story, I was very shy. I was very to myself. Till this day, I'm the opposite of Angie. Angie will talk to a wall. I won't. You need to come talk to me, and then I'll start opening up. Two different personalities. It was very hard for me to put myself out there, but I had a very clear vision and a very clear why. And like I said, I wanted to give this opportunity a fair chance. So you coming in here, you may be scared, you may be excited, you may be nervous. It may be your second time doing this. Maybe you have no idea what you got into it. You need to give it a chance, but you need to be on fire. You need to run, because if you're waiting to know it all and to learn it all, you're going to be waiting forever. If you're waiting to feel confident, because let's be real, we're women, we're not very confident when we start off this business. It's hard to admit, but most women don't have confidence at first. If you're waiting to feel confident to get started, you're going to be waiting forever, because the confidence that we have today came from the work we did when we had no idea what we were doing. It came from the work we did when we had no idea how people were going to receive it. It came from the work we did when we got ignored, when we got told no. And you're like, why do I want to get ignored? Or why do I want to get told no? It's part of a business, and it's so worth it. It is part of a business that can change your life. And the hardest thing you're ever going to do in this business is be disciplined, be consistent. Some people will tell you no. Some people will ignore you. That's the hardest thing. It's not actual labor. It's not hours in the sun. It's not responding to someone else's schedule. Like, that's why I always say this business is hard. Because why? Because you have to be disciplined, because you have to put yourself out there. But choose your hard. I will choose that hard any day. I will choose the hard over sweating because I'm nervous, over the hard of sweating because I'm out in construction, or I'm out delivering food, or whatever the case. Some of the jobs that a lot of us have, a lot of you guys have, because you need an additional income. Okay, so starting off this business, what does your mindset need to be like? Number one, you need to have very, very...
That rubbed me the wrong way, because it felt like she just said, wow, I'm so much better than you because I don't have a physical job like that. It felt condescending, and it's like, some of those jobs are hard. But then on the other hand, you're scamming people in a product-based pyramid scheme, in my opinion. So I would rather work a construction, I guess, or I would deliver food much rather than scam people out of money.
Very clear that you are already... Babe, can you take him to the bathroom, please? That you are already one step ahead half the world. And that is why, and the reason why is because you are already on this side. You already took the lead. You already believed in yourself. So the first boost of confidence you all need is you are already one step ahead. You already said yes. You already saw a vision. Whether someone like forced you to do it or convinced you to do it, or someone believes in you more than you believe in yourself, you're already on this side. You already have something to offer. I want you to start showing up like the bad person you are, and believe it. Like, I have something that you want. You want to make more income. You want better hair. You want better skin. So that's number one. Already believe that you're better than who you're talking to, because you have something that they want. They should be shy to talk to you. They should be scared to talk to you. You shouldn't be scared to talk to them. You have...
What in the toxicity is going on here? What kind of a messed up mindset is that? Talk to people as if you're better than them.
What they want. Number two, and this is so hard for a lot of us, but you need to understand the importance of positive talk. What you tell yourself. You are your hardest critic. Okay, you are your biggest cheerleader, but you're also the person that's going to bring you down the most. And when we're starting off this business, it is so easy to say, I am not meant for this. I am not good enough. I can't speak like she does. My pictures don't look like hers. No one's going to buy from me. My family's laughing at me. The market is saturated. I'm too busy. My husband doesn't support me. I have 5 kids. Like, so many excuses and so many ways to bring yourself down.
None of those are excuses. All of those are legitimate reasons to why a person shouldn't take on working a business that's never gonna bring them any profit. When they have all of that going on, those are not excuses for not adding this scammy business into their schedule, in my opinion.
And if that's what you're telling yourself, that's going to be the outcome. So if you're starting, you know what's more important for me, for my new girls? More important is for you to believe in yourself and for you to give positive talk to yourself than for you to learn the ingredients in our rejuvenating oil. because the ingredients in our rejuvenating oil are found in the product info sheets in the back office or in a Google search bar. The positive self-talk, the confidence boost, the discipline can only come from with you. Okay? So you're new to this business. You're overwhelmed. You're overly excited. You don't know what you want. Just remember, ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. You need to start talking. We are in the business of talking, we're in the people business, connecting, networking. You're only going to get better at talking to people by talking to people. And that's something that we're all focusing on this year, not just for our new girls. All of us, we're going back to those in-person interactions, in-person connections, because it feels so much better. And this is coming from someone that I would cringe at the thought of having a conversation with someone else. I would cringe at the thought of going on social media and
Yeah, I see where this is going. She changed her whole personality. She used to be shy and now she's not shy anymore because apparently MLMs can change your personality as well.
and talking in my stories and going live, like it would instantly make me sweat. And now people look at me and they're like, how do you have the confidence? I'm like, it's been 5.5 years of doing it every single day. And then it becomes second nature. And then you start getting small, tiny wins. And those wins start building up your confidence. You cannot wait until you're confident in order to start. You need to start and then you will be confident. Okay. At the beginning, there's going to be a lot of things you don't know. You're going to be overwhelmed. You're going to have lots of questions. The one thing I recommend, well, the two things I recommend is your mindset, your positive self-talk, and know why you started this business. If you have a strong reason as to why you started this business, you're going to have a strong reason as to why you want to continue. It doesn't have to be a drastic story like I'm homeless, I'm broke. A lot of us come from drastic stories. A lot of us used our last couple dollars in our bank accounts to start. But just because you don't have a crazy story doesn't mean you don't have success. Some people do this because...
Sweet God, please never ever use the last money on your bank card to pay for MLM products or MLM starter kit or whatever. My God.
They want friends because they're tired of being home alone with their kids, or they're tired of their boss. But you need to ask yourself and have it very clear. Why did I start this? What am I looking and seeking to get out of this? And how much time am I willing to dedicate to this to match the results that I want? If you are looking for an extra $5,000 a month and you only have 10 minutes a day, it's probably not going to happen. It is a business. When you go to your 9-to-5 job,
What a great example, though. How many people in Monat even earn $5,000 a month? Very, very few.
Can't tell your boss, today I can only come for an hour. You're there stuck 9-to-5, rain or shine, no matter what your family's going through, no matter if you have your period, if you have a headache, or if you just broke up with your boyfriend. Right?
That's actually not true because a lot of the companies, especially in Europe, especially in Ireland, a lot of them have like, if you lose a family member, you take special days off. They don't come out of your holidays or anything. If you are sick, you have paid sick leave. You have outstanding sick leave, which is something that I got back in 2021 when I had my gyno issues and when my gyno tried to recruit me into Zinzino, which is another MLM company, like an oils MLM company. There's a lot of things that you get, a lot of different benefits and time off that you can get if you need it, when you actually need it, comparing to the MLM, where you're going to be encouraged to hustle throughout everything. But geez, the first woman just said it. Doesn't matter, whatever is happening in your life, you have to hustle through it. So
this is the same thing. We need to respect this as the business that it is. And that is the only way it is going to pay you as the business that it is. And if you're new, and you don't know exactly where you want to go, you don't know exactly, the amount of money you want to make, or it's okay. You don't have to. Okay. Remember, your end goal doesn't have to be a shampoo dealer. Monat and this business is the vehicle to take you to where you want to go and to be what you want to be and to do whatever you want to do. Okay.
Take a look at the income disclosure statement in my description box below and just take a look at how many people are profiting in Monat. How many people did get to do what she's saying you get to do. It's not even Monat, all MLMs. You're not gonna get what you want. You're not gonna get what you need through an MLM.
Okay, we all have a little part in us that we fully haven't discovered or explored yet. A purpose, a hobby, an interest. And Monat's gonna help us get there. We're going to have more money, more confidence, more time, a better network, more experience. So don't think like, oh my God, I'm new. I don't know what I want. Just get started. If you take one tip from this,
there we have it again. Just do it, guys.
Call is when you're new, don't overcomplicate it. You have conversations and you're very excited about these conversations. When I started and I had no idea what I was doing because my upline was also new and we were all new, but we were all so freaking excited. I'm convinced people joined me either because I was so excited that they thought I was annoying and they were like, let me join to shut her up. Or maybe they thought I was crazy, or maybe they felt a little left out. They were like, Joe really thinks she's going to make $1 million. And if that's really going to happen, I want to do it with her. I don't know why people joined me. But most of the girls that started with me at the beginning are the girls on my team today that have made it to $1 million. Okay. My family thought I was crazy. And now today they celebrate me every single day. And the only thing I had to sell back then was my excitement because I knew nothing about the products. I cared nothing about the products. I was not a product girly. I was I need money girly. I'm struggling. I'm in debt. I'm negative. I need money. And all I could sell was the excitement. We're going to make this much money. We're going to make this much money. I was excited. Okay, so share your excitement, share your energy. Do not get stuck on the 5 potentials that tell you they're going to join next week, or do not get stuck on waiting for an answer from someone. Because if I can tell you a secret, 3 months ago, I had a potential join me that I reached out to 5 years ago when I started. So if I would have sat around and waited for Stephanie to join me, I would have probably never even hit the first rank because I was waiting for her to get back to me. Our job is to start new conversations every single day. And your mindset will be everything in this business. And it's going to get better day by day.
This business has absolutely nothing to do with your mindset. Also, whenever they say you have to start conversations with new people or whatever, people in general, every single day, that is so freaking stressful to me. I cannot imagine. I could never do that. Like, just annoy people in their DMs all the freaking time, trying to sell to them and trying to recruit them into my team. Good God. And you're doing that for free. Like, you're not getting any benefits back from doing all of that. So
it's going to get better over time, but it has to start today. Okay, I have not seen the chat because I don't know how to use this phone, but Angie, I don't know if you have
you're good.
questions or anything.
No, you're good. But I did want to add, guys, and on top of, just getting started, and I know we're here. I want to take action. I want to do all of this, but utilize your uplines, utilize your mentors. Okay, they're there for a reason. If you're somebody who's getting started in this business and you're not seeing success and it's and you're like wondering why it's not working for you, think about, am I being coachable? Am I doing the homework that's been being given to me, right? Am I asking for feedback? These are 3 huge important points when it comes to being coachable. Being coachable is key in this business, and you have to be open to, constructive criticism. You have to be open to feedback. You have to be open to us telling you what works and what doesn't, because we've gone through those trial and errors, and we've gone through this so that you don't have to go through those as well. Yes, you will go through some, but let us help you and guide you along the way. If you're having conversations, send those conversations. If you're not sending conversations to your mentor, you're doing the business wrong. If you're not getting your mentor on 3-way calls, you're doing the business wrong. Let your mentors lead you. That is the point. So you can become a leader as well. It is a duplicatable system. There's no need to reinvent the wheel. It is basic. Get your mentors on a call, get the conversations going, ask them how to close, and that is it. That is that simple. And like something that she stood out to me. She's like, don't worry about yes, I know we set these goals of like $500. And I feel like what got me going is just being excited about what is next. When you are celebrating those small wins, like for me, my very first paycheck was $13. And I was so excited. Like that is all I needed. I remember I was in my car driving and I checked my email and I was like, oh my God. My kids, I'm trying to get my kids to down. I'm getting paid. This is what I do. Yes, Sign me up. And
I love how she just got muted. Like it was so loud that the laptop was like, nah, I can't do this.
that is the excitement that you need to recruit the tribe that you need. It is confidence. It is energy. It is your excitement. That is what you need. You don't need to know the ins and outs. No, that's what you need. Show people, showcase what you're doing and what you're excited about and where you're going, what your vision is. And that is what's going to help them realize, okay, I need to do this too. After that, my paycheck was a little bit higher and higher and higher and higher. Next thing I know, I'm $1 million earner and I'm making 5-figure every single month. And I'm here, living the life that I love to live. But for me to continue living the life that I am having now.
Good for you, Angie. If you're earning that much based on your downlines' hard work and effort that they put in and they never get any profit, but you're living nicely and lavishly and you get to enjoy stuff that you want based on, in my opinion, scamming all the people in your downline. I would love to know how many people do you have in your downline and how many of them are successful? How many of them are profiting?
Now, with my children being present at home, I'm going to have to continue working. And that's going to take a lot of sacrifices from you guys. It's going to make sure that you guys have to pay the price, right? For you to get to where you want to go. And if you're a mom right now who also works, I get it. If you're a mom who's single, I get it. If you're a college student who's working and, doing college, I get it. Remember, this business, you incorporate it into your lifestyle. Figure out, I can't tell you a rhythm that works for you. Only you can figure that out yourself. But the only way that you're going to figure that out is by taking action. Go, and just go with it. I'm like a chicken with no head, but my business still works. I know Joe can say the same. I know Pixie can say the same. I know so many of you can say the same, right? So figure out what works for you, find your rhythm, but just know that you have to take action and stop waiting for the...
Isn't it funny how they talk about confidence in the same call where they're calling themselves chicken without the heads and saying that they're not very smart? And like, okay, you can be realistic if you're not like, I wouldn't say that I'm the smartest person out there, but I wouldn't say that often and in front of you guys and to like bring myself down. Do you know what I mean?
Perfect moment, or stop waiting to know everything, because you will paralyze yourself. And that's what I'll end it with.
So let your mindset be you're good enough, you're deserving, you're starting what can be the best movement in your life, positive self-talk, and start taking action. Nothing grows from sitting in your couch. Nothing grows from sitting in your comfort zone. Every single one of you on this call are meant for a change, are meant to do big things, but you need to start today. Okay. So welcome to all our newbies, and we're excited to have you. We're excited to see you grow, and we'll see you guys next Tuesday. Have a great week.
Just start today. That's definitely all the advice that we have never ever heard before in a different MLM trainings, like not even from these ladies. Thank you for watching, especially if you made it this far. That means a lot to me. It helps out my channel. And don't forget to click the like and subscribe button if you'd like to support my channel in a nice free way. And as always, big shout out to all my channel members. Appreciate you guys and thank you for being here. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.